whereas in kind of where do you think the industry and the market has shifted? What sort of trends can you see? Do you think stuff like AI is going to have a big impact on where things are going? You're talking about how there's much more sign off and approvals because people are much more kind of cost conscious in some ways. Do you think do you see AI as being able to help that, or do you think it's more of a threat to that? What are your kind of
Well, it's
thoughts
both.
on
I think
that?
AI is a the emergence of AI kind of reminds me of when in hip hop music you start to have sampling and
Right.
sampling people in, and everyone is using it. Like if you look at like Public Enemies and Fear of a Black Planet or De La Soul, it was just okay. We just throw this, and it's like a barrage of stuff, and we did. People didn't really know how to place it, quantify it, how to control it, how to curate it. And I think we're
Yep.
kind of at that point now where we don't know what's legal, what's not legal, what can come back against the brand, what's permissible, what's not permissible.
Yeah, I've
Depending
always yeah, I've always thought that that was quite a good analogy because I mean, I was totally in my comfort zone at the beginning when you were talking about superheroes and comics because it was literally like uh, that was definitely the world that I grew up in. I'm less kind of familiar with hip hop and sampling, but my impression was that at the start it was more Wild West and people would just sample stuff and you wouldn't, even if it was then published or kind of sold commercially, it would be a bit of a gray area in terms of whether the track that was sampled would have any kind of copyright or any kind of revenue from that. Whereas now it's kind of much more like if you've used that sample from that record, that's going to then kind of pay back to the original artist in some respect.